All right, so you may not know me, but my name's Carmine, and I'm lazy. I'm very lazy, despite people thinking that, I seem put together or have critical thinking or think ahead a lot, plan ahead and planning oriented. The truth is, like, I just don't get anything done that I want to do. And when I do, it's extremely minimal. And that's something that I've been having to sit and think about and continually procrastinated on acting on for like this entire year. Probably before then too, but especially this year, it's like been a big realization. It's not about motivation. It's not about, like having a reason to do things or a goal or a final destination. It's all just, you know, laziness. There'll be days where I know that I want to be a certain type of person, but then I'll choose to play video games or, choose the lazy route just because I want to not be stressed. But then at the same time, I'll go out my way to put myself through stressful situations just because I can do it, or just because I've done it before. Not even because I can do it. Because, going into it, I just roll the dice and hope that I can do it. But just because it hasn't failed yet, I guess psychologically, I'm like, hey, maybe, maybe we should try this again. Like, maybe we can get away with it again. And each time it gets closer and closer, like, and even though it gets closer and closer, and even though I still pass, I still like lose a part of me probably, even though I haven't noticed it yet. And so now, I mean, it's New Year's Eve. We got about, 8 minutes or so until the ball drops. I'm not even gonna look at the time because I don't really care this year. Really, I just care about being true to myself. Like, that's all the rest of my future is gonna be. It's me being true to myself. No more of this fake person that I feel like I have to be to impress myself or others. Because I don't know if you guys have ever felt that feeling where it's like, I'm doing what I want to do, but then you give yourself that false sense of like reassurance. Like you try to act like what you're doing is productive, such as, say, for example, you may have been wanting to clear out your photos for a long time. And I mean, yeah, that's productive, but spending 5 days or 7 days or whatever on that instead of doing other things that have a hard deadline, especially, that's just another form of procrastination. And you could argue that, oh, well, it's fine because, I'm still being productive at least. At least it's better than laying around doing nothing. But truth is, you still wasted 5 to 7 days. You could have done this at any time, or you could have done, which future Carmine, I'm going to let you know now, you will be doing, is you could spread it out. Instead of doing nothing but that for 5, 7, 6, 7 days straight, you could just spread it out. Do half an hour today of, cleaning out whatever. Half an hour on Wednesday, cleaning out whatever. Half an hour on, Monday, whatever. And my failure to commit to that is all due to my laziness and my fear of unnecessary risks, which I can't say I don't know how to get rid of or, overcome, because I do. I've just chosen not to up until now. I had pure just laziness and just, I thought up until now that I could get by because I had been fine up until now. But as you can tell, there's a lot of things that have happened up until now. But it's a okay. So if you don't know, I'm in Washington D.C. right now, and this is actually the New Year's fireworks that I wanted to see. And this is a prime example of me contradicting myself because I say I don't want to take unnecessary risks, but then as me and my uncle were just talking about on the way here, I put myself through an unnecessary risk just trying to walk here or walk around in DC by myself. Like there was no reason other than me wanting to explore and, just fuel my curiosity. But instead of choosing the smarter routes that may need me to go out of my comfort zone, such as, like finding people to go with and stuff like that, I chose just to go with what I felt like I had the most control of, which is my own actions. Which isn't true, but we'll get to that later if I post more. But this year is going to be different. I know everyone says that, everyone has their little phase with that, but I've been living by that. It's not really the same. I've been living with the fact that I have to change, and I have changed. I've just been doing all the wrong changes. I've been doing like the most minor changes that I could possibly do to do like baby steps. And then half the time I'll take 2 steps forward and then 3 steps back. So we're not going to be doing that. This year, I'm just going to be staying true to myself. What does that mean? That means sticking to my goals, which I have a whole list of goals. Maybe one video I'll show you guys, but, I'm still new to this whole YouTube thing. This is just something I chose, I'm going to, if I can't. Yeah, they're just yapping. But pretty much something I've avoided is communication, especially proper communication. I'll have a habit of going in something halfway, dipping my toe in, and then being too scared to dip it all the way in. So we're going to fix that because who knows? My whole family could see this. Nobody could see this. But, I mean, it benefited me either way. So I'm just going to start doing self-therapy. And maybe even people who have experience or even shared these experiences or thoughts can share them. But you got to start somewhere. Better to start now than stay thinking about it. I mean, I'm tired of just thinking, like planning. Like I'm sick of it. There's been several days where I'm like, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of it. Like, if you know that reference, shout out to you. But it's not as hard as you make it out to be. And it's not all done alone. Period. Even the smartest people got co-workers, people that help, whatever. You just need to start staying consistent. You need to start showing up. Just show up and keep at it. So we're going to see some pretty big changes. I'm not even going to say them because I already know what they are. And I even have written down what they are. We're just going to see where the wind blows. We're going to control the wind. How about that? We're going to control the wind. So as you can see, I got the 60. So as we're approaching this year, just make me proud. I haven't done you enough justice. I sat and, acted like the whole high school year was me preparing for, college or whatever. Sure, academically, yeah, but like you've just been choosing the lazy route. So I want you to put in the work. I want you to go the extra mile. You've already started that, but I want you to finish it. I want you to show them what you're interested in and what you like to do. And with that, going into the new year strong. 3, 2, 1. So we are in the new year. Just speaking to Carmine. Happy New Year.